Hey, Jorge Estrada. Real quick, I want to make a video because a few days ago I bought a new watch as a birthday gift. I found it on Teddy Baldassar's website. Again, I thought it's a good price. I always had good experience with service. Now I have a slight issue with the product, and when you consider that is Seiko, it's disappointing to me because it's a hit and a miss in the same product. So I got the Seiko SRP839. That is a female watch from the Presage cocktail timeline. Beautiful watch though, but let's get to it. So that's the outer box. We open it up. Of course, there's an inner box. What's also in there is like a business card type with contact information. There's the owner's manual and the warranty card. It's all the way in the back. Looks beautiful, all neat together. Really appreciate that. And then we move on to the inner box, which is also white, clean, smooth. Looks really good. Not bad in that, considering the price range. And we open that up, and here it is. Look at this beautiful watch. I don't know if you can really see it. It has a pink dial. It's not hot pink. It's more like a subtle pastel, really smooth, soft. I don't know what you call it. I like it. Looks really good. Let's get this out of the box and off the pillow so we have a closer look. So bad things first, that's why I made this video. Didn't want to make one, but I feel like other consumers, possible consumers, should be aware of, and that is probably, as you guessed, is the bracelet. So I'm pretty sure it's manufactured that way, and the links here have really large gaps in between, but it feels flimsy. It sounds flimsy. It looks flimsy, and I took 2 links out to make it a little bit smaller for her, and I expected actually screws, and that's on me, you know, expecting things. So it's actually a push pin, and on the other side you also have a collar, or I think it's collar or dowel or whatever you want to call it. So it's a 2-piece link pin, and so you push it out with your pin pusher, and it actually, the collar can actually get stuck up on hung up on your pushing tool. So you really have to watch out what you're doing and where those little tiny pieces are, because without that it will not hold. The pin falls right straight out. There is zero friction. Now what bothers me is that I got that collar back in, but it still feels like it was one time pushing out, one time pushing in, and it still feels like there is not a lot of friction. So it's really, I don't want to say, but it does have a cheap feel. So I'm just going to say it. I wish, if I had one thing for the watch industry, I wish that screws in the bracelet would just be the standard. And I don't know if you can see it. But one is the pin itself, and on the other side, I believe this side, you see the collars, and they're little tiny pieces. They're maybe a quarter of the length from one side, and then the pin from the other side, and it's all friction, and that holds it together. So this would be my big downside. I already ordered a backup strap, a leather strap. And then you figure, okay, you know, that's the other thing about this bracelet. You figure, well, you know, it's a girl's watch, is 16 millimeter or 18. Now guess the lug width of this watch. Yeah, you guessed it. It's 17. So I don't know what went on in those Japanese conference rooms when they said, you know, we need, what's the strap size? What should we do? The lug width, oh, you know, screw 17 millimeter. Yeah, do 17 millimeter. That just sounds cool. Screwing everybody else over, because it's tough to find a 17 millimeter strap. I haven't looked for a bracelet, but You know, they're out there somewhere. You just have to look. But that's the negative part. So the positive part is right this. I mean, look at this. This is where Seiko shines. They are really good at this. The dial with the sunburst is just beautiful. Has a beautiful color. It goes perfect with the stainless steel case. Looks really good. The engine is a 4R35, so it is a proven workhorse. Let me get the camera here, focusing on the damn movement. Here, I don't know, is that good? I mean, it looks beautiful. It is a proven workhorse. About 41-hour power reserve. Again, that's also according to their website. 50-meter water resistance, has a 33.8 millimeter case, has a 11.3 millimeter thickness, and approximately 40.4 millimeter lug to lug. So the size reminds me of an old vintage man's watch, and I like those. I have those, and I like it. It's a good watch. It's just, if you ask me, if you're on the fence, if you look at this watch, if you want my opinion, buy it. It's still a good watch, still a good movement. Bracelet, take it off, throw it in the trash, and get yourself either a nice leather strap or another bracelet if they make them, if they make aftermarket in 17 millimeter. I have not looked yet. I might do that later. And enjoy this watch. It's really nice. It looks really nice. The bracelet, yeah, not so much. But again, others might like it. I just want you to be aware of the pin situation, and I don't trust it. There's not much friction there. So thank you for watching. I hope it helped out a little bit, and yeah, be safe out there. Thank you so much.